Starting week 7 of the football season, we wanted to catch up with Coach Rodenberg on Braves football. Coach, how are we doing today?
Doing good, Rob. Thanks.
Since we met last, 2 league victories at Deer Park, 35-zip, at Madeira, 42-21, also on the road. You have to be pleased with how the team's trending.
I am. We're playing with a lot of confidence, which is key. And we're starting to understand the scheme, which is key. And when you put those two things together, and we're playing good football right now on both sides of the ball. And in the special teams, they're not hurting us, and they're getting us some action.
Yeah, certainly moving the field with kickoff punts, and you've got a great weapon with the field goals. My goodness. Let's discuss Madeira. Great atmosphere at Madeira. It was their homecoming, and it's always a tough battle each year against the Mustangs. Offensive, defensive, and special teams solid all the way around.
They were. I thought offensively the running game, again, is clicking, and it's so nice to have 2 running backs back there. Not that they give each other rest, which they do, but I think the key thing of it is they're different backs. Penn's coming in, he's got a little more power to him. He's going to stick it in that hole a little bit more. And Devlin's got, a little bit of moves, a little bit of speed on. He hits the outside, and that's hard to prepare for. And then I think Ethan's really, he's starting to learn how to throw the ball. He's starting to learn how to read a high school defense. I don't think people understand. You from middle school to high school is extremely different when it comes to reading coverages.
Physicality, speed. I mean, there's so many differences. And he in the Madeira game, the second half, he looked really comfortable. He looked comfortable in the pocket, like you said, reading things and just watching the film. It just looked like it's really coming together for him.
Yeah, he's getting it. And that's a testament to his practice ethic.
I know you're running the defense. Are you pleased with your the training of your scheme and how they're applying how you teach defense? And I know you've worked a lot with your DBs and safeties and how to cover, and I see that it's coming.
I am. I think it takes a while to really, when you come from a different scheme, it takes a while. And I'm so fundamentally oriented. I'm not going to pull out a bag of tricks. I'm going to work on being fundamentally sound. We're going to be gap sound, and the kids are starting to understand it. They're starting to understand what I want. They're playing physical, which is good. And we're getting there now. We got a long way to go, but each game we get a little bit better, and I'm satisfied.
My next question, we've kind of answered it a little bit, but I'll ask it anyway. Now that you're a year and a half into building your program here at Indian Hill, are you pleased with the progress, the level of play? It looks like they're thinking less and playing football to the fundamentals that you want.
Yeah, I think the one thing that is key is I never worried about the attitude or the effort. I mean, last year, this year, our attitude never. And when you can put those aside and not worry about them, then you can really start hitting what you want to do as a team. And start to, the culture's being built. They're understanding it. They're coming to work every day, and now we can spend more time getting a little more intricate with the scheme and getting a little more, adding a little bit here and there, and the kids are picking it up. So no, we're right where we want to be.
Perfect. Friday's homecoming, big night here for the community at Indian Hill. 4-2 Blue Devils coming over to Tomahawk Stadium, 7 p.m. kick. Looks like another great night of football. What are you expecting from Reading?
Oh, they're a wing T team, which is always difficult because, you don't see it very often.
Right.
Now, we've seen a couple versions of it with Madeira and with the Harrison, so we're prepared. We've had a chance to work some kinks out. I have not seen the wing T a lot in my career. So, I mean, they're good. They're physical.
They look much more disciplined at the wing T than what you saw, I thought, the other 2 weeks.
No doubt. I agree with that because they're a strict wing T team.
Yep.
And they're gonna live and die on it. So, come on, we stop the run, we stop Reading. Offensively, we've got to, because the one thing with the wing T is they want to control the clock.
Yes.
So when we get the ball, we've got to be smart. We've got to move it. We've got to score. We can't be 3 and out because our possessions will be a little more less this week than they've been in the past.
Well, best of luck Friday night, John, against the Blue Devils. Let's go 5-2 and get them, and we'll touch base next week.
I appreciate it. Thanks, Rob.